We here. We here. Now, I originally wanted to do this in New Year's, but I didn't think you guys would tune in that late. I know everybody's gonna be celebrating New Year's, but I don't know. Still, so I decided to do it today this year. No, today, New Year's Eve. Thank you for getting me. By the way, thank you for getting me this far. I appreciate you. I appreciate you guys so much. Now let's get to the shit I wanted to talk about. Now I have missed a lot, man, a fucking lot, man. But here I am, here to talk about the shit. Let's go, let's go. Now, My Hero Academia crossovers. I think, I think, I think that'll be. It's, I think it's a really cool concept. I fuck with the art covers and the parody videos that people made on YouTube. They're really cool. I feel like that's how the Marvel characters would interact with the characters, and even it's really nice. I mean, especially the Deku and Spider-Man crossover on. Oh, my bad. The crossover that was fan-made crossover. It's really it's my favorite. It's my favorite parody crossover. Now, speaking of, the future for Spider-Man 4 and Venom and the Sonyverse. I'm glad the Sonyverse has been killed off. I mean, like we can all agree that the Venom movies are like the only good things to come out of the Sonyverse. Everything else is shit, and I'm glad that the Sonyverse is killed because we won't we probably won't have Sony fucking up any other reputations of any other reputation of any other bringing it. We won't have Sony bringing in more Spider-Man characters and fucking up their reputations. I doubt they won't do. I doubt they won't do it, but we can all agree that it won't be in the Sonyverse, and that's what we can be thankful for. It it doesn't mean, but I doubt this means the end. Sup, Julian, Julian Ho. Oh, anyways, I doubt that. I doubt that. I doubt the death of the Sonyverse will mean the death of this of their Venom. Like the symbiote said that it's goodbye for now. It doesn't. They didn't say that the symbiote didn't. So the Venom symbiote didn't say it's goodbye at all. It's just for now. So I believe Venom will still be in Spider-Man 4. You know what they should do? Marvel and Sony should do. They should have what they plan, the multiverse plot for Spider-Man 4. It should be in the Spider-Man. They should make a Spider-Man 5, and that plot should be the multiverse plot should be like the multiverse plot should be for Spider-Man 5. The Spider-Man and Spider-Man 4 should be like a street level movie. Like have Spider-Man 5 be between Secret Wars and Avengers Doomsday and instead of Spider-Man 4, and we can have Spider-Man 4 be be a street level film that releases before like Doomsday. It'll be a win-win for both. It'll be a win for Marvel and the fans, and it'll be a win for Sony. And I've been, I've been, I've been. Speaking of, since I've been in fucking with Marvel Rivals, and I wanted to talk about it. The I wanted to talk about my pick. Um, nah, fuck Marvel. I wanted to talk about the character. No, fuck that shit. No, no, no. It's pretty obvious. Fuck it. It's pretty obvious what my most anticipated characters will be. I think it's pretty obvious, man. Why am I fucking talking about it? You know, speaking of Spider-Man, Beyond the Spider-Verse. I've heard what's going on with Shamik Moore, with him being weird and shit, and like Beyond the Spider Verse getting delayed and shit. And aside from Shamik Moore being weird as fuck, I can fully understand. Now, if we ignore Shamir Moore being weird as fuck, I can fully understand why Beyond the Spider Verse has taken a hell of a long time to make. I mean, it take it takes a long filmmaking it takes a long ass time. It could take like days. It could take days, weeks, months, um, years, decades. It takes a long ass time. So I can understand why Beyond the Spider Verse hasn't had a release date. Same energy goes for Blade and the Batman 2. Like James Gunn, James Gunn. Ever since James Gunn became the head of CEO, I feel the date for the Batman Part 2 has been like change has been changing and shit and people and, like script scripts have been changing and shit like so I can understand why Matt Reeves is taking a long ass time to make the Batman and Blade. Marvel has went through hell to get the to make the Blade movie happen, and Blade movies take a long ass time, and Blade movies take mad long to like make too. So I'd rather be an elderly when when Beyond the Spider Verse, the Batman Part 2, and Blade come out, than to have then for them to rather than for them to have them be shit. All it takes is patience, my friends. Yeah. Speaking of James Gunn, I am fucking happy. I am fucking excited for his. I am fucking excited to see. I'm fucking hyped to like for his DCU. I'm fucking hyped. I can't wait to see Superman in the big screen. Like the Swamp Thing, and I'm enjoying Creature Commandos, man. Like I feel like you guys sleep on DC. No, nah, that can't be true. Despite 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 the despite not going so well, and despite the Joker, despite their only movie released this year, Joker 2, being sadly disappointing, they the DC has still been cooking in like with their shows, like with Superman and Lois, My Adventures with Superman, Creature Commandos, Batman Cape Crusader, Suicide Squad Isekai, which is so stupid it's fun. Speaking of, man, I've been speaking of Superman. I'm gonna fucking miss like the DCCW era, man. Shit was peak, man. Like the shit was go to like with Flash, Arrow, Smallville, Black. There was a lot of good ass shows to come out of the DC CW era, man. At least they went out with a bang. At least they went out with a bang, man. And it's sad to see like Superman and Lois get like canceled for a dumbass reason, but hey, it's better than getting milked, am I right? Like with the flat, I'd rather have it die. I'd rather have Superman and Lois die on a high note than to see it get milked like fucking hell, like the Flash. Man, Creature Commandos. I've been fucking with Creature Commandos, but ever since I saw that little clip of Starfire of Starfire dead, it like made me feel disappointed that Starfire was getting done dirty. I mean, her like right the writers don't know what the comic book writers for comic books don't know what the fuck to do with Starfire. She's been done. No, she had a shitty comic. She had a shitty comic released in 2021 by Mariko Tamaki. I am not Starfire. I mean, her new 50. Don't get me started on her fucking new 52. On her, in her new 52 run, with her new 52 Red Hood versus and the Outlaws. Oh, get me started on that shit, man. Oh, and Titans, fucking Titans. They, man, Starfire can't stop getting done dirty, man. And it sucks because she's a prominent character in in D in DC. She's a prominent character, but she just keeps on getting fucking done dirty. Like two two of two of her best um two of her best versions outside of the comics have also been done dirty, man. Like Starfire in the 2003 version is one of her has been seen as a damsel in distress, and like the DC animated movie universe, Starfire has been like murked, man. Like what the fuck? What the fuck? And then and then and Starfire and just she became a cyborg. It's like what the fuck, bruh? Damn. Tough times for Starfire. It's for us Starfire fans, man. DC need to show her some more love. uh, I mean, man. Oh yeah. Speaking of fucking James Gunn's DCU, the Teen Titans and Starfire and shit. I the Titans roster. I feel like that. I feel like I feel like the Titans roster should be different, man. Now, don't get me wrong. I fuck with with like the main five with a Robin, Cyborg, Starfire, Beast Boy, Raven, especially in like fucking in the 2003 show. I mean, I, I fuck with that version of the main five. Now, I wouldn't have a problem with the main five with that lineup of Teen Titans, that roster of Teen Titans being in James Gunn's DCU show. If that was the only Titans roster ever, or if they were milked like hell, because they have been milked like living like fucking hell. Like the Titans roster is usually Starfire, Raven, Cyborg, Beast Boy, and a Robin, mostly Dick Grayson. And it sucks how it sucks, man. I mean, like they're not the only Titans roster. There's plenty of Titans rosters from many different shows, like movies, comic books, video games. They're not they're not like the main they're not like the main roster of the Teen Titans or the only roster. Man, like, come on, man. Suit. Uh, let's talk. Let's talk about the DC. Let's talk about season 4 of this of Suicide Squad kills the Justice League, like with Deathstroke and shit. You know what? Fuck it. Like every other season, like every other fucking season in that fucking game, and the game itself is. I don't hate it. It's just mid as fuck. And my friend, my one of my friends, gassed this shit up like hell. He he's going broke over this shit, but he says it's worth it. I think he's a dumbass. He's wasting his fucking money, fucking idiot. Fuck. Fuck. Ow. Let's talk about some movies. I saw the Bad Guys trailer. Bad Guys. The sequel for the Bad Guys. I'm fucking hyped. I am fucking hyped. Now, the Minecraft trailer. It's an upgrade from the first trailer, but I still wouldn't go out of my way to like see it. Rather like see it on. I'd rather unless it. I'd rather see it. I'd rather stream it. It. Okay. New Year's. Oh wait, fuck. No, I want to talk about Jake Paul. Now, since I missed out on the Jake Paul and the Jake Paul and Mike Tyson fight, I'm gonna give my short thoughts. Like, I'm gonna say this: if Mike Tyson wasn't, if Mike Tyson was a hated one, or if Jake Paul was never hated, then I believe people wouldn't give Jake Paul shit for beating the fuck out of Mike Tyson. Cause in a way, I feel like Mike Tyson knew what he was getting into. Like, I I believe he thought he would win, but still, he still knew he was gonna get his shit. He was still gonna run. Jake was still gonna run that fade with him. The recent let's talk about Drake. Let's talk about Drake and Kendrick Lamar. I fuck. I fuck with. Not gonna lie, I fuck with Drake. He was in his prime like 2010. His best music came from like 2010 to 2015. Like fuck. He had some solid hits from here and there, but yeah, I still fuck. I used to fuck with Drake more than Kendrick Lamar, but ever since I've been listening to more Kendrick Lamar shit, I fucked with him more than Drake. I still fucked with Drake even after even during the rap beef. I fucked with Drake even if I fuck with Kendrick Lamar more. And I had my doubts on him being a pedophile as much as I had my doubts on Kendrick being a wife beater. Now I had my doubts on Drake being a pedo because nobody had the proof. Kendrick didn't have the proof like, until a 2018 video on YouTube with Millie Bobby Brown getting interviewed and her talking about Drake starts blowing up. That's when I had my suspicions on Drake. On Drake. I mean, I suspicious of. And that's when I believed that he was a pedophile. And shit. I I don't no I don't believe that K Dot beats his wife, nor do I believe he doesn't. I would like to wait. I'd like to wait until the facts are given before we jump to conclusions. That's what I did with like the same way I waited till the facts were proven before jumping into conclusions when people said claimed that Drake was a pedophile. Yeah. And I am hyped. And all that being said, I am hyped for Kendrick's performance in the Super Bowl, and I fucked with his album. My favorite song was like the song that goes bing bop bing bop bing bop boom or whatever. I don't remember the name, but I fuck with that song. Shit. and I'm fucking disappointed and ashamed, like that Drake wanted to threaten to sue record la- some record labels that allowed Kendrick's Not Like Us to happen. I am upset at that because that is stupid. It's just a rap beef, bro. Like you should have waited until the heat until like the heat died, the rap beef died down, ju- uh, and then bring came back to came come back to grace with like by dropping a banger album. That's what he should have done. This is a sad time. As much as I fuck with Drake, this is I, I'm disappointed in it. Did like being exposed for being a pedo and like being a fucking Karen. This is not a fucking good year for Drake, man. Sad. Speaking of rap, aside from, can we all agree that aside from getting like, aside from getting some banger music from Tyler the Creator and from artists like Tyler the Creator and Kendrick Lamar, rap as a whole has fucking fallen off because the rapper because there are rappers who post on TikTok and it's and those and TikTokers aren't loyal worth a fucking damn. They have fucking short attention spans and like mm, there are rarely few talented artists because labels are pushing for the most hottest artists. It doesn't matter if you're ass or you're good. They're pushing for the most popular artists until you get until they can't milk you no more, and that sucks because those artists are like mediocre to shit artists that are taking away the bright future of those who put in the work, those who put in the effort, and who bust their asses to make good music, man. And and also rapper and also there are rappers who aren't in their prime and just lost their sauce. They weren't as good as before back in the days. So yeah, there's that reason. Ah, oh yeah, oh yeah, I forgot. It's not just the TikTokers who milk new and popular songs until it can't be milked until it gets annoying. It's YouTube Shorts creators too. They're also what's ruining rap, and another reason why rap is falling is falling has fell off, and the reason why music as a whole, all those reasons are the reasons why music as a whole fell off. And we and it's a shame because music used to be special. Music used to it just it used to be for like it used to be like amazing, bro. I feel like the last time we saw I feel like the last time I mean the 2010s was music in its prime. It was rock in its prime, and it was pop music in it was pop in its prime. It was R&B in its prime. It was rap in its prime. Yeah. Nowadays, I mean, 2020 there was still good rap music, and 2021 and 2022 I believe there was still some songs. I don't fucking know, man. But still, 2020 was music as a whole. The 2010s were music as were was the music genre at its prime. Now let's talk about the future and New Year's and us heading to the future. I feel like shit is gonna get. I feel like shit is getting worse, man. I mean, we sure we will have good times, but let's face it, music is music is getting boring as fuck or shit. Like content is getting shit. Comedy is getting content is getting boring as shit. Comedy is getting boring and shit. I mean, like Hollywood is like falling off. Aside from okay, not okay. 2024 was 2024 was like a good year for Hollywood. I don't fucking know. With like Sonic 3, Deadpool and Wolverine, Inside Out, Mufasa, like Dune Part 2, Kingdom of Planet of the Apes, Godzilla X King Kong. There are a lot of solid hits that came out this year. I don't know about how. So I think there are a lot of solid hits that came out in the years before. So I think Hollywood is like good. Still, I feel like we're either gonna be there's no gonna be like flying cars, no like advanced technology, and we're just gonna be stuck. And the buildings are gonna be the same. The people are gonna be the same. There's not the people. The buildings are gonna be the same. The vehicles are gonna be the same. Our brains are gonna fry. So so yeah. There's still hunger, death, poverty, homelessness, like pollution. Our presidents are shit. Our governments are shit. So yeah, time. Nothing is getting better. Nothing is getting better in this world. Like, yeah, nothing. I feel like nothing in America is getting better. At least I don't know about the other countries, but nothing. America is getting isn't getting better. At least it's not. At least it's America that isn't getting better. And like, not, nah. I feel like that. I feel nah. It's just. I believe it's the world, man. It's the world. So, I'm not the one to like. automatically believe in a brighter future, in a brighter tomorrow when it comes to New Year's, because I doubt anything's gonna get better. So yeah, that's all I wanted to talk about today. Hey, see y'all. Fuck shit. Fuck. Damn it. I'm in a friend's house.